So, our main character jumps right into this chaotic mess, running from enemies and looting chests like there's no tomorrow. It's a real struggle for survival out there, while some folks are dropping like flies from the dangers lurking around every corner. Now, here's where it gets wild. Players get assigned these random cursed powers inspired by characters from the JUJUTSU KAISEN series. This totally shakes up their strategies and how likely they are to survive.
Talk about changing the game.
On top of that, forming alliances is key. Our protagonist teams up with some familiar faces, sharing resources and strategies to navigate through this hostile world. Together, they really boost their chances of making it out alive. And let's not forget the gameplay itself. It's a mix of strategy and humor. Picture this: players trying to kidnap an NPC while rummaging through a warehouse for resources. It definitely spices things up and makes their adventure a lot more interesting. As they dive deeper into the game, characters start discussing the consequences of their actions while working to unlock new abilities. It really highlights the risks that come with gaining power, adding a whole lot of excitement to their journey. Things take a supernatural twist when players discover and chow down on Sukuna's fingers, boosting their powers. This supernatural element changes the gameplay dynamics, ramping up the stakes as they face off against others. Meanwhile, our hero uses a unique domain expansion that transforms the battlefield into this deadly shrine. It literally slices through enemies. Now that's some strategic gameplay right there. However, not everything's sunshine and rainbows. The team feels the emotional hit after losing a friend and teammate. This big loss shakes their morale and decision-making, proving just how important teamwork and camaraderie really are. Then, the tension kicks up a notch when interactions with other players lead to accusations of betrayal. It shows just how complicated alliances can get in a competitive gaming environment, and trust me, it plays a big role in everyone's survival. And speaking of powers, characters have totally different takes on how to use them. There's a tug-of-war between those who embrace their abilities and those who feel totally powerless. This adds a layer of drama to the mix. Now comes an intense debate about the value of human life. One character throws out the idea that life only matters if it can provide something in return. Yikes, that's a heavy conversation. The crew then shifts gears to discuss their recruitment mission.
Their main goal?
To gather allies and build a solid army to take down a powerful enemy. It's all about strength in numbers. They reminisce about past experiences and how they managed to rebuild trust with Snow's team, despite previous betrayals. This part really shines a light on the theme of redemption, especially in these competitive settings. In the midst of all this, the characters let their humor shine through as they try to form alliances. Those funny attempts to team up for survival show just how social gaming can be.
It lightens the mood amid all the tension.
But things get serious again when hostile players enter the scene, raising the stakes even higher. This leads to some deep conversations about strength and deception in the game. Definitely a reminder to stay sharp. As the event rolls on, it becomes crystal clear just how tough it is to take down stronger enemies. The escalating challenges really test the characters as they face them together. And right in the thick of it all, one character grapples with the idea of killing a teammate for power. It's a real dilemma between personal gain and loyalty, which puts their relationships to the test. The importance of those domain expansions can't be stressed enough. Characters are constantly looking to level up their abilities while dodging dangerous alliances and betrayal. What a juggling act. One character voices their feelings of betrayal, diving into the messy complexities of trust in these competitive environments. It really adds depth to the narrative and to the characters' relationships. And just when you think you have it all figured out, new powers and abilities come into play, shifting the balance of power among the characters. It's a game of unpredictability, keeping everyone on their toes. In a surprising twist at the end, a powerful character gets defeated, highlighting some unexpected consequences that arise from rivalry and strategy during the event. Talk about a game changer.